What's up, my fellow Fallen? This is Fellock here, and this is what's going to be my new series. It won't have a name yet. I want it to be named, I guess, by you guys. If no one really suggests anything that I like, I'll probably come up with some stuff with my friends or something, I guess. But basically, it's just going to be a series in which I build things, varying sizes. I'm going to start with something kind of big, which is basically a huge city. I have this big plot of land I made myself. I started a super flat world. Well, I have low render distance on, but I started a super flat world, and then I deleted some of the chunks. Not all of them. I didn't really render much before I deleted it, so a lot of stuff will probably still spawn in. Then I created my own chunk of land, which is it's actually on. I should be on 64, right? Yes, I'm on Y64. So it's only 5 layers of dirt, and then the rest is just solid stone down, so I don't get caves or anything. And that way I can still build stuff underground, so it should be pretty good. The other stuff I was going to upload didn't really work because I did not record my own voice. Because I had started something earlier in which I was going to record. I recorded using Audacity because when I'm alone I use Audacity so I can clean up my vocals easier, rather than extracting them from the video and doing that and blah blah blah. And plus it adds sometimes when there's a desync with my audio and stuff, but yeah, a bunch of other things. So I ended up having to scrap an hour and a half of footage, which would have been about 2 episodes probably. And yeah, so I'm on here, but I'm recording that again tonight, and the episode should actually be out tomorrow. This should hopefully be out today, same day I'm recording, so the 2nd. And it's about 3:30 now though, but I'm gonna get this up right after I'm done. Today won't be too insane. It's gonna be a really short start basically, but yeah, there's gonna be a whole city. I guess the theme I'm gonna go for is kind of like Assassin's Creed 2 Renaissance look thing, where like the buildings are all like conjoined and there's arches that you go through, stuff like that. I kind of want something like that. So it's kind of like cluttered and unorganized, but in a nice way. So we're gonna plan a city with poor city planning. That's basically my goal. This area here is gonna be like a park area, and we're actually gonna get started today. All we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little bit of this park area, and then I'm gonna construct like a list of what I want. Now the thing is, what do I want this out of? See, I could use the stairs. I favor the darker wood blocks. Although no, for like a gazebo thing, I like kind of want like that's kind of what I think that's the title. No, no, that's actually not what it is. Because that's like things else. I don't know. I'm getting distracted here. Thinking about words and the fact that I'm using the wrong ones. Yeah. So a lighter wood color would probably be good, and then with some contrasting fence post sides for it, that would probably be good. Shouldn't need that grass. The storage is there because animals spawn. I'm thinking about changing this. I think on Sky, and a Sky thing, they wouldn't spawn. And I'm always going to be on Peaceful because I don't want things wrecking my stuff. But let's see here. I want something like this. So, one away. This is exactly space. It's odd, which will make the paths nicer. I at least want things measured well enough. See, that's not large enough. Actually, let me think about this here. Let's get some actual wood out. If we do 5, and then that. Okay. Wait, how come that didn't go through that? Oh, because I'm not thinking. Okay. We got this. We got this, guys. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, this will go a little bit faster once I actually get some my single player commands. At least for the pacey stuff. I mean, I still build a lot of stuff by hand when I want to get more detailed, but for like walls and floors, obviously they'll all go faster. Because like after I built, to be honest, what I would have done for this is I would have made it and then I would have hit off the edges because that would have been faster. Just one of the things I do. And like when I make buildings and I know I'm gonna make the wall all out of the same material, I'll create a cube and then I'll hollow it out using the commands, so it just goes faster in general. Just one of the things I've learned to do because of my map making. This will kind of also be like a look into kind of like what my home ec does, but like all the like behind the scenes stuff I do, so I won't just be like showing things. And I'll probably include some things on here in home ec, and this may inspire me to make some more home ec. Now, I don't know how well this will look. Shut up, chicken. In fact, hey, no. Okay, let me think. How does that? Oh, I forgot about that. Horribly hideous. That is not good at all. No. Let's see here. Let me just do some stuff. I think this should look nice with the transition. Of course, everything's open to opinions on here. I would like input from the channel. Really, you're gonna learn that my building style is basically just whatever. I just I do whatever I feel like. I do general planning, like I know the size I want to keep it in. Oop, God, I'm doing really awful. I'm using a mouse too. That's the sad part. Yeah, so I have like a general idea. Like I know I want to build something. I know what I want in it. Other than that, I'm just kind of off the top of my head doing something. Now we have a lighter base. Maybe a darker shaded roof would look nice. Let's see. I think that's too much of a transition. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks nice together. I don't know. Let's test it. See how it goes. Now we want this all to be one over. We want to overhang with that. Is what we want. So we want. Oh, actually, this'll. That'll be too slow. I don't want it to click twice every single time. Get rid of this bed. So we are gonna outline 2, 3, 4. That's 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just a standard circle that you should know. As I mentioned before, if you look up circles online, you can easily find layouts for circles. This is a really small circle. Obviously, the larger it gets, the more circular it gets. This is very uncircular. Yeah. Also, the good thing about my recording messing up is that there are actually more people joining me tonight, so it should be even better. Yeah, let's do like a slight roof though. Well, also the block placement's much nicer. Like, bam, look at that. That's so nice. I love that. And upside down stairs are so much easier to place. They're really all things they should have implemented right away. That's Optifine doing its magic right there. There's some weird chunk glitches because of it. Okay, so we got this slow transition. See, we're mainly doing this because this is going to be like the central hub of the entire town, and I'm going to put my checklist in here. I guess just continuously sloping it up would probably be... Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Continuously sloping this up for a second. Well, actually, I know what I want to do. Okay, so let's do this, and then we'll make it slant up even less, because I don't want even the slow increase like this. Probably more than I want. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, so there's just a bunch of straightaways there. Not bad. And then this is why... Oh yeah, that's right. They put it all down at the bottom, don't they? Do they? Wait, going to building blocks maybe? There we go. Okay, I'm still getting used to this organization that they use. Obviously. Okay, I'm gonna connect these corners here. And let's see if I can do something like this. Let's see some things to talk about. Games I've been playing a lot lately, because as you know, I've been taking a break. I've been playing a lot of Dungeon Defenders, because it was on sale. I got it a long time ago. Played it for less than an hour. It's not that it was a bad game. It's just it's so boring alone. If you ever get it, you'll know. It's just not fun when you're by yourself at all. And so I just basically dropped it and didn't really come back to it for a long time. But during the sale, I convinced a lot of my friends to get it. Oh, well, not a lot, 3 of them. And well, 2 of them, and April, who's my girlfriend, but also friend, since friend's in the title. But I guess she deserves a better title than that. Yes, but got her to get it too, and some of my other friends. That looks really bad because of the lighting. Well, actually, something that should be here anyways. Because we are not in an awful park that doesn't light. Where is everything? I don't know. I don't know where anything is. That's why we search. Yeah, there we go. Searching. Convenient. Okay, so we need that there. And then we can, yeah, like this. This may look bad. Well, it won't look bad once we're done. We'll just have to, we'll have to transition it. That's what we have to do, which will be easy. Just make it a little more steep in the middle. Not a problem at all. And then bam. Get a funky glow up top though. But not bad, I guess. Not much. There's gonna be like a pond in here too. Probably maybe I'll actually could put a river through the town. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like that. I might do that. Now see these buildings, like like I said, it's gonna be all solid. It's gonna be like townhouses basically in a square all around this, and obviously they'll be separated, and then there'll be arches right here in the middle. There'll be an arch to get out of the park, and then 10 blocks away, right here, I measured some of the stuff out. 10 blocks, so they'll have a 9-block gap. I'll put another archway which goes like through some of the buildings. I'll measure the buildings out so all of them are kind of equal size. And the insides will probably be rather similar because if you've ever been in a townhouse complex, all the houses in the certain area are exactly the same. That's the point of it, basically. Cheap, generic houses for housing. Oop. Oh, crap. I was just looking at the lighting there. So, ooh, that was interesting. What the? Okay, what is... Oh, derp. I'm clicking on the top of the block, so it's placing it upside down. Okay. I thought I was going crazy there. I could swear I had stairs selected. Okay, maybe if I do that. Oop. It'll get rid of the lighting glitch a little. Make it look a little more dented. Okay, so it's just easier to do this. Oop, sorry. Sign. Okay, so let's see. Let's do a list of things I want. Now, obviously, there's houses. That's a given. Now, see, I also want a sewer system. So, oop, sewer system. Sewer system. Underneath all this, that's why I made it thick. I want a bunch of stuff going under, because there's going to be a lot of cool hidden things in here, too. Let's see, maybe, I'll just build it right here, I guess. Let's say like a castle. I think I want a castle of something like a castle. Something nice. Let's see, I want a market area and villagers, villager workers. Oh, villager worker. I can't do an S there. That's annoying. Whatever. I just do villagers. Okay, and I want villagers in it, and then I want day-night bud switch. Like I had an idea. Basically, I'm gonna make a market area, and at night I'll actually drop the villagers down. They'll be trapped in there in a one wide, so they won't be able to move. And I'll do a day-night bud switch somewhere, and at night it'll drop all the villagers, so it's like they close their shops at night. So that should be pretty cool. I'm gonna look forward to that. Now I don't know where I want any of this at all right now, but it's all gonna be there. Castle, maybe some kind of like church, cathedral kind of thing. But I'll just call it church for now. So like a churchish cathedral kind of thing. Let's think. Obviously, if you guys have any ideas in the description, it would be pretty nice. I could maybe do some sort of like a dock area, maybe. Have a big old sea of water. Oh, by the way, funny thing, when I was thinking about doing this, I was thinking about just doing it in a regular world and using that for inspiration. And I made a larger area, larger biomes area, so I would have larger biomes to work with to make it a little nicer. Yeah, started the world right in an ocean. 16 times larger ocean. No, thank you. I deleted that world instantly. Okay, let me see. So these are the things I can think I really want. Some things about the future of this channel, I think for a second, maybe inspirational strike. There will be random guests. I was actually gonna have April on, But I had some issues with the LAN. I opened it up to LAN, and she's in the house in another room right now. And even though it was working fine earlier, like for some reason she couldn't connect. She couldn't directly connect. It was really weird. No idea what's happening. Maybe something's up with my router. I don't know. Didn't really want to work on it though. But she'll probably join me quite frequently, either in the same room or via Skype in a separate room, depending, because there's poor seating in my house. We might make a board at some point, an official board, but this is gonna be our temporary area here. I will include comments if they're a good comment. I'm basically up for anything as long as it fits the theme. Like, we're gonna go for a general theme. When you're doing a good build, the key to a good build is to use a few blocks. Obviously, you can have blocks in to kind of spice it up, but you want to use a few main blocks. I can see a block I'm probably gonna use a lot. I'm probably gonna use cobble a lot for roadways and stone brick maybe for certain walls, maybe some mixtures for, texture, of course. I'm gonna use a lot of wood, a lot of wooden blocks and wooden textures. Probably the lighter wood. The lighter wood looks nicer for houses. I like the darker wood for ceilings. It's also nicer underwater because it's like there's damp wood, which is pretty nice. So things like that. So basically, yeah, you just use a few blocks. Because if you guys watched the first episode of my home ec, a lot of the comments were saying it was too cluttered, and yeah, it was, because I wanted one room that demonstrated a lot of stuff. I mean, that wouldn't be how I'd make my base. I wouldn't have all that stone brick with the sandstone and all the other hectic, crazy stuff. I mean, I have done builds like that, but that's not how I do a really big build. Like, I use one centralized kind of block because you want things to stand out. Like, this gazebo is probably going to be the only thing that really looks like that, especially in this park, because I want it to stand out. Like, I want the fact that it's lighter wood. Like, these houses, they're all going to be really generic houses. I don't want a single, unless it's like maybe some kind of big manor. Obviously, I'm going to want that to stand out. So yeah, that's basically what this is going to be. It's going to be me making maps, and it won't always necessarily be this. I might work in maybe some of my Race for Wool maps or something, so you get some Race for Wool, or maybe I'll make that a different series. I don't know. Opinions on that, I guess. Do you want my Race for Wool to be separate from this, or do you want me to actually switch around to different maps when I'm doing this? And then I can have the main title of the show to be named later, followed by the build, which, of course, we can name together or individually here, as in I name it individually. And then from there, so we'll have different episodes, so you'll know what you want to watch and what you don't want to watch. There will be some cutting, maybe some fast forwarding with some music. If I have guests on, there probably won't be as much cutting, and also when I get single player commands in World at, there won't be much cutting, because, for example, oh, that was a weird frame drop. It probably changed to a new clip Fraps did. Like this wall here, I want that to all be 3 high. So with World Edit, it would just be click, click. Well, it would be click, and then a simple command, which would be /sip blocks 98, I believe. And then I would probably hit out these 9 blocks because it'd be easier than clicking multiple times. So obviously for things like that, World Edit would just be amazing. Also doing terrain. I'm probably going to do all the terrain that I do offline because I don't want this to just be a flat piece of land. I want there to be lots of stuff around. Lots of dips, rises, and stuff. Maybe valleys. Lots of fun things. I want this area to be huge. Also, if I do multiple towns, I may even connect them. So basically, at one point, I'm just going to have a huge, massive world with tons of connected stuff. And we'll see an opinion. When you come back, there's probably going to be some trees around here randomly. I may make them myself because I probably want them higher, but not all crazy expanded because I want the generic trees. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. And until then, stay classy.